Hey, yo, what's up? It's Joey G coming at you on this Saturday night, November the 1st, 2014, 2014, almost up. Damn, it's November 1st. My mom's birthday's the 4th, and then Thanksgiving's in a couple weeks, and then before you know it's going to be Christmas, then New Year's Eve, and then the Royal Rumble. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what my life is anymore. It used to be, every Friday night, Saturday night, go out and get whacked, and then, a weeknight or two, getting whacked, all day Sunday watching football, getting whacked. But I don't do that no more, you know what I mean? That's gay, corny, you know what I'm saying? Got the baldy cut going, fresh baldy. I mean, this shit is bald, oh yeah. But what I want to talk about today is the future megastar or megastars. And I'm going to start on the one future megastar who I think it's going to be. Now, there's all that talk on Roman Reigns that he's going to main event WrestleMania, that he's going to be the next chosen one. Let me tell you something. Did anybody see Roman Reigns on Raw Monday night when he talked and he had an interview and he said, "Believe that"? And he wasn't even done talking and Michael Cole went on to something else. My Adidas. I love that song. Remember that? But anyway, Michael Cole just completely cut him off because he was like, "Believe in that," and Michael Cole started talking. Like, if you go back and watch it, you'll see that Roman pain in the ass is not that guy. But okay, now Dean Ambrose to a certain point, Dean Ambrose can be that guy. Now I love Ambrose. I love the Lunatic Fringe. I'm a Lunatic Fringe just like him. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? I could snap at a drop of a dime, at a drop of a penny, at a drop of a fucking, look at this. Look, pitchfork. Like Michael Myers did in Halloween 5 when he went, and you saw the dude's eyeballs going across the thing. You know what I mean? Like Lunatic Fringe. You know what I'm saying? And I can make that character great. And I could be a John Cena and, go up there and rap, and I can make that great. You know what I mean? WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, Japan, Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore, ICW, whatever. Joey G really just wants to write your creative storylines, but I could be a character too, and I could get major heat. And you can ask my cousin. Oh yeah, big shout out, Scrunchy Nuts. Big shout out. I had Scrunchy Nuts. What do you call it? Big shout out to my cousin Mikey Noor, Stacy Click Chick. They know that I got the talent. They're on my team. You know what I'm saying? Buddha Guns. Age Diesel, you know what I mean? Charlie O'Neill, my crew, the clique, they know. You know what I mean? But I just want to get into WWE. That's where I want to go, the WWE or Japan. Personally, right now in my life, I'd rather be with the WWE. Yeah, I mean, it's in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I mean, 2008 Phillies World Champ. I can't believe it was 6 years ago we won the World Series against Tampa Bay. Y'all remember that? And Game 5 was like a rain delay and went to 6 innings. Then we played 3 innings the next night and won the World Series. That shit was crazy. I remember that. But I didn't even get out of the bed, because baseball's not a real big sport to me. My main sport, I mean, WWE and wrestling I love, but I love the NFL just as much. I could do an NFL show on football just like I am WWE. But I'm going to admit, I do like pro wrestling a little better than the NFL. A little better. Not much, a little. But he did it this way. I'd rather watch WrestleMania than the Super Bowl. Unless the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. That's the only way. If the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, then I'm watching the Super Bowl before WrestleMania. But, I love the Super Bowl no matter who's playing it. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to, I get off track. But, I got a little time to talk. So I talk and I try to get this face on screen. And that's the main message I'm trying to get to the Joey G fans. The Brick Fist fans. See? The brick. Look at that. That's a brick. Brick. Brick 'em. Remember, Mikey? Brick 'em. Ha ha. But, a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And megastars and megastar. But I'm going to tell you right now who the megastar is going to be. And I don't care what anybody said. It was funny how Nikki Bella had Brie dressed up as Daniel Bryan. That shit was funny. That shit was comical. That was some DX shit. No, for real. That was great. When she had Brie... Oh. That was just great. That was great. Nikki Bella, you get a thumbs up on that. And if your boyfriend John Cena had anything to do with it, John, thumbs up. I mean, Like I said, I'm a Cena fan. I'm a Cena critic, and I'm a Chain Gang Thugonomics John Cena fan. I'm a you can't see me. Not you can't see me. You can't see me. I'm a you can't see me. The cool version, not the gay version. Like you can't see me. You can't see me. That's gay. But anyway, last night on SmackDown, did you hear the pop that Ryback got? Ryback, in 2 years ago, 2012, when he had that Hell in the Cell match against Punk and Brad Maddox got discovered, and, he gave Ryback the low blow, and then Punk covered him real quick. I mean, they weren't going to put the belt. A lot of people said they were going to put the belt on Ryback that night. I think that would have been a mistake. They were going to put it on him in that triple threat match. This is 2012, Survivor Series, when it was Punk against Cena and Ryback. The only question was, if Punk would have lost, he would have been 1 day shy of a year champion. When's the last time there was a WWE champion for a year? When Kevin Nash was Diesel from 94 to 95. You know what I mean? He didn't hold the belt. You know what I mean? Well, actually, he didn't hold the belt a year. He held it 362 days and he lost his Survivor Series. You know what I mean? And the reason why, because Survivor Series the year before 1995, 94, it was on a Wednesday night. In 95, when he lost to Bret Hart, it was on a Sunday night. So he didn't get a chance to hold it the full year. You know what I mean? If they did go that Wednesday night, he would have been 364 days, 365 days. But since they started in 1995 having Survivor Series on a Sunday, he lost the belt, and it was 362 days, and Bret Hart got the belt. Remember, he played possum, and he put Diesel on the quick 1, 2, 3, and that's when Diesel went heel again, and Kevin Nash put his hand up and would only slap people with the glove. Like I said, Kevin Nash was the first guy ever in WWE to flip somebody off, was Kevin Nash. But Ryback is just over. I mean, he was over then, in 2012. I mean, and the thing that was corny about it is they dropped him when after Cena beat The Rock at WrestleMania 29 at MetLife. In my eyes, the last WrestleMania, because last year's WrestleMania, besides, like I always say, besides Brock beating The Undertaker, WrestleMania sucked. Daniel Bryan winning the world title meant dick to me. It didn't mean shit. It sucked. I'm not a Daniel Bryan fan. Yeah, he'll be popular when he comes back. He'll get his yes chance, but trust me, there's not going to be as much yes chance as there were at the beginning of this year and the end of last year and the summer of 2013 and all that. No, there's not. CM Punk's coming back. Kurt Angle's coming back. Hey, Batista's coming back. Boo him all you want, he still gets a friggin' reaction. Batista's the man, too, and he gets mad chicks. Way more than Daniel the Troll Bryant. That's all I'll say. Batista straight up. I mean, you go on YouTube, you see what he does with Melina. You see what he does with Candice Michelle. I mean, he really had a real-life feud, Batista did, with Melina. And it was just like something with Shawn Michaels and Chris Candido. Like Shawn Michaels when he was banging Tammy, when he was hitting something, when he was banging Sonny. I heard the whole clique was running the train on her. But, I mean, Batista was. I mean, he was doing something with Melina. Actually, they had a thing on TV when Batista was on SmackDown, and it was Batista and Ray against Eminem, Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury. Joey Mercury's now Seth Rollins' stooge. Him and Jamie Noble are the new Pat Patterson and Jerry Briscoe. I'm still wondering which one's the fudgebacker. But, yeah, Batista, I mean, I don't know. Fans are fickle. Because I like Batista. He's a man's man. I mean, I've always liked him. I mean, when Cena was Thugonomics, I liked Cena better. But, I mean, going back to WrestleMania 26, I mean, I wanted Batista. Batista called it out. He said, you can fat chicks, ugly chicks, and kids cheer you, John. Real men don't like you. He basically said what The Rock said, but he didn't say it funny. And The Rock's, The Rock's the man. But The Rock can piss me off too. But we're talking about the future megastars, or Megastar. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, Dean Ambrose is my boy. Okay, and I do think he'll be a megastar. I mean, a Stone Cold Steve Austin in this era, a PG era, no, I can't see that happen. Now, if this was, if it goes back to TV 14, yeah, he might become the biggest star in WWE. But in this era, PG, even PG-13, you're not going to get Dean Ambrose acting the way he wants. Now, Randy Orton, and with CM Punk coming back, they're still in their prime. Randy Orton's only going to be 35 years old. His birthday's April 1st. He'll be 35. That's young. That's not old. And Randy Orton's in great shape. I mean, from head to toe. Randy Orton, just like JBL says, and I've been saying it for years, if you are going to chisel a sports entertainer from head to toe, it's Randy Orton. I mean, not just because he's my favorite wrestler am I saying that. He is. He's the man. I mean, he is just head over heels the man. You know what I mean? But the future megastar, the WWE's Ryback. And some people will agree, some people will disagree. Listen to the reactions. When he's a heel, yeah, he gets booed because he's with Kurt. I mean, God bless Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And Larry the Axe Hennig, I was a little too young to know about him, but I know he looks like a mean dude. He looks like an ass kicker, you know, ass kicker. You know what I mean? I was a little too young for Larry the Axe. I saw him team up with Kurt when Kurt was young, Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. But, you know, Mr. Perfect was the man. But his son, Joe Hennig, Michael McGillicuddy, now Curtis Axel, they tried to put him with Paul Heyman. They thought that would work. That was a flunky. That sucked. I mean, that was horrible. I mean, Triple H buried him. And Triple H was the one getting his ass kicked, if anybody remembers that, in 2013. Right before Triple H went heel and, you know, Randy Orton cashed in SummerSlam 2013. Like Stephanie was saying, Curtis Axel's beneath you. You don't even have to prove yourself. Like Triple H lost and still they buried him. It's just by Stephanie's comments, they buried Curtis Axel. They just by Stephanie saying, Hunter, Curtis Axel's beneath you. They just buried him. And then they put Ryback with him and called them Rybaxel. What a gay-ass, corny-ass, worst name ever. Rybaxel. Here comes Rybaxel. I'm scared now. Ryback's the future, I'm telling you. He's the future face of the company. He is. I mean, I can see Roman Reigns being the future heel. He's going to be I'm not saying Roman Pain in the ass ain't going to be a star. He's going to be a star. Dean Ambrose is going to be the second biggest. Ryback or Dean Ambrose? One of them two are going to be the future face of the WWE. If Ryback and Dean Ambrose, it's going to be like Stone Cold and The Rock. I mean, Ryback's got to work on his mic skills, but Ryback goes in there, feed me more. Feed me more. And he's no comical gimmick. He's no Bill Goldberg. He's better than Bill Goldberg. Ryback can wrestle. Ryback was in FCW. Ryback was in NXT. Ryback learned to wrestle with real wrestlers, with the Samoans, with Bill DeMott, Hugh Morris, with Stone Cold Steve Austin down at NXT. Ryback learned to with Bad News Barrett, with Daniel Bryan. Ryback can wrestle. He's a man's man. He don't need to cut a 10-minute promo like Triple H on the game, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and my wife's a $2 whore. That's a bite off The Rock, something The Rock said back in like 2001. But, you know, that is funny. He said, Mom, the game, and my wife's a $2 whore, and, you know, The Rock can imitate when he's like, the big slow. You do the most retardedest thing in the world. You take your hand and you go, you know, the Big Show goes, I always thought the Big Show was corny. I mean, you look at him and you look at Kevin Nash, and you just say, Kevin Nash, cool. Paul White, Big Show, goofball. Big, lumpy, lopsided, uncoordinated idiot. That's what the Big Show is. I mean, he might have a good personality and big heart, but he's a goofball, and he's nothing compared to Big Daddy Cool, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. Click for life. Mikey Knorr. You know it, dog. Click for life. But Ryback is the future face, no doubt about it. Daniel Bryan's in there. He's going to be a big star. I don't like the troll, but he's going to be a big part. Bad News Barrett. Bray Wyatt, I didn't mention him. I say Ryback, Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins is going to be up there because he's going to end up going to face. CM Punk is I mean, John Cena, as we know, I mean, he's still right now the face of the WWE. I don't know, him and Randy Orton. I always thought Randy Orton was the face of the WWE. But him or Randy Orton, and Punk's coming back. Punk, they're still going to have their time. But I'm telling you, Ryback, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, them three are the top future faces of WWE. Ryback, Dean Ambrose, and Bray Wyatt. And you can throw Dean Ambrose, or you can throw Bad News Barrett, Daniel Bryan in there too if you want to. The future faces of WWE. I think the future megastar of WWE, though, is Ryback. or Dean Ambrose. This is Joey G. I'm out. Peace. Subscribe.